All right, guys, we are back on the test server once again, and we are doing a second test run of content that I really didn't think I would ever do again, to be honest with you. We are out here tracking. If you haven't seen it already, I have put one video out on tracking already. That was testing tracking on the very first day it hit the test server. Now I have been told it has been updated. Let me tell you guys before we start, I had some issues with tracking previously, all right? So the process was long. The amount of steps that you had to go through a lot of times was really high. What I was told is that it was random and it could be somewhere between 1 step and 100 steps. At any point in time, the monster that you're tracking could also flee. So you might be tracking this monster for 20, 30 more steps, and suddenly it flees and just absolutely disappears. The other problem that I had was a lot of the time when I actually killed the monster, I didn't get anything out of it. I didn't get any rewards. I didn't get the relics. I didn't get the potion crafting stuff. There's sometimes where I killed monsters and just nothing hit the ground. And that is a bad feeling. I think there was one time where I spent probably 20 plus minutes tracking this one monster, going back and forth throughout the same zone. Finally killed the monster at the end and nothing came out of it, and I was tilted. I'm on the test server too, when this stuff doesn't mean anything. You know, I'm not getting anything out of loot on it, but I was still pretty tilted. So I'm hoping some of that has been resolved. I'm told that there are some pretty big changes that happen, so we're going to test that out so I can tell you guys so that once again, you guys don't have to do this. I'll be the one that goes through the trenches here for you guys. All right, so let's use the tracking toolkit. Let's see if we can find anything close to town here. We did. Okay. Tier 4, tier 8. Let's go for the bird. Why not, right? Why wouldn't I go for the bird, after all? Let's track this big old bird here, boys. Hope this is a lot better than last time. So do I. The hunt begins. I got 20 minutes in between paths here. And it wants me to go this way. Got it. I am on a slower mount. I don't think you can get faster mounts on the test server right now. Unless you had it in the bank or something. Which I'm sure I did. I just was too lazy to check the bank. So, why not T8 horse? The other concern I had, and I think this is a concern that almost everyone had, was that if you're spending so much time going back and forth between zones in the black zone, why wouldn't gankers just kill you? I imagined last time while I was literally sitting in the same zone going back and forth 40 times that gankers would have killed me 10 times over by then. So it didn't seem like not even save content, but it didn't really seem like doable content at the time. So we're going to see if that's different at this point in time. I don't mind if it's hard content. Hard content sounds fun, as long as those rewards are good. Last time I was out here for probably almost 2 hours, and I didn't get even one relic. I got some potion crafting stuff, but not a single relic to create a shapeshifter weapon, so I was confused. Now it's 200 steps, not 100. Oh gosh, I hope not. Alright, so we made it to the first circle here. Let's see if we can find one of these birds. You'll probably notice the test server is looking kind of silly at this point. Spiders everywhere. No one's out here clearing the black zone, so the black zone just keeps getting more and more silly. Let us find this bird. Wherefore art thou, bird? I kind of wish while you were in a tracking mission that the other... oh, this is it here. The other tracks were just disabled. Interesting sound effect. I would prefer if you could only see the tracks that you're looking for. None of the other tracks appeared while you're in a mission at the time. I've also heard that the content gets better with spec, which I'm sure is actually true. But if it's just not accessible content from the start, then I don't think a lot of people are going to spend time speccing it up. Is that crazy the black zone is going to be on day 1 of this patch? It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be chaotic. I want to try tracking on live server when it comes out, but I think I'll probably spend my time just ganking, to be honest with you. We just pick a zone and lock it down. So far I have had to go through 2 zones already in this. Okay, we're on to the next track. Hear that little whistling sound of the bird? Yeah, I don't like these ones where it's just, you know, a short little trip. I also don't like when they make you go back and forth throughout the same zone. I find it pretty annoying. I prefer if you had to switch zones and stuff like that, because if you're just going back and forth, it's gonna be pretty easy for gankers to find you. Oh, I did find a dawn bird. Would you look at that, boys? This is my enemigo. Now my gear is pretty juiced, so don't be surprised when it's fairly easy for me to kill this sucker. I did bring juiced out gear. I'm not testing the you know, the PvE of the mobs. I'm just here to test actual mechanic. I do notice the Dawnbird has some sort of thing here. Some sort of mechanic there of some kind. I'm probably not going to pay that much attention to that right now. That's a cool ground effect, that's for sure. He's taking a lot of damage. I feel like I'm going to one-tap this guy. You can kill and cause that thing to explode. I mean, obviously, like I said, my gear is juice. I feel like this fight would have been a little bit harder if I was not a juice gear. And what did I get? I got... This is potion crafting. That's also potion crafting. And once again, I have not gone a relic. So, the light color. So you do need the Dawn Feather as well as the Dawnbird Remnant. So I did get part of it. It's in tier 3 though. Oh, I guess you need the T3 ones in order to craft a T4 one with the Dawnbird Remnant. So I got at least part of the Dawnbird crafting thing, I suppose. Alright. Well, let's go again. Now, I am happy that I only had to fight him once, and that it didn't take me too many trips to actually fight him. On the previous iteration of tracking, I would have to fight the mobs, I don't know how many times, a lot of times. A lot of times. So I would say that's an improvement. Alright, looking for the footsteps again. Hunt continues and whatnot. Okay. Hey, we got a bird here already. Let's see if we one-tap him again. If we do one-tap him again in this fight, I'm going to be pleasantly surprised. I would be pretty surprised, honestly. He does hurt, I can tell you that much as well, because... Okay, he fled that time. He did flee that time. I can tell you he hurts too, because I'm in juiced out 8-4 gear. And the fight isn't super easy. Exactly how easy, it's hard to tell, but... Yeah, where's the next footsteps? Not seeing the footsteps yet. Here we go. Kinda hiding here. Yo, with 3 friends and 1-hand dagger, can you one-shot it without him fleeing? No. No, Wildy Bear. The damage output does not matter at all in terms of him fleeing. It's, I think of it like a claw machine. You know, when you're at a claw machine and the claw goes down to grab the stuffed animal or whatever you're playing, sometimes that claw machine has strength, sometimes it doesn't. It's random. So there's some sort of random mechanism in place where sometimes they are meant to flee at X amount of HP, sometimes they're meant to be killed. It has nothing to do with your damage output, as far as I can tell. It's not a time mechanism, it's a set up number of fights that you have. Okay, we got a second fight. He's half HP, so I imagine he's probably going to die on this one. If I was a betting man. Okay. We've got a kill on our second bird here. And again, I still didn't get an artifact. So the tracking has gone quite a bit better, I'd say. But I'm still 2 tracks down and no artifacts. Alright, I guess we're doing something else besides a bird this time. Let's go for this werewolf. Yeah, let's go for this werewolf up here. Can we gate capped by gankers ZVZers? I don't know about ZVZers specifically, but I think small groups and gankers will absolutely gatekeep this. And I mean, if there's enough of those, then I think the groups are just going to get bigger so they can fight those groups, right? So I'm not entirely sure. I do know that I think there'll be a lot of groups out here ganking these people, especially at the start. Okay, so this time we got the werewolf on the first little track. Let's see if there's a one tick fight as well. I'm also a werewolf. I don't know if he's realized that. His HP's quite... Oh. His HP got very low. And he still went on to the next path. I kind of think that's just because my damage output was so quick that he wasn't intended to take that much damage. Alright, we found another set of footsteps here. See where this takes us. I still don't like the fact that I'm mostly just being moved throughout the same zone. I really wish they had you exploring more. The tracking meant you went to this zone, to this zone, to this zone, as opposed to just jumping around the same zone endlessly. It's kind of a little silly. Feels a little bit less epic than was intended. Here we go. The hunt continues. It does feel like the instances are much shorter now. Like I've already gone through 3 in like 15 minutes, which is much better than it was before. There's a lot of times last time when I was tracking and people in chat were like, dude, is it broken? Like I feel like you're chasing this thing too much. And I said, I don't know if it's broken. I kind of hope it is broken. It's taking so long. You know? The hunt continues. How do you think the price of the artifact will cost? There's no way to make guesses on that, Bobo. No way. Wandering around? That just screams come gank me. True. True. Especially when you're stuck in the same zone, right? Oh, found a werewolf. He should die on this time too, because he's very close to dead. Werewolf has died, and I have gone... No artifacts. I just keep getting these potion crafting things. Alright, let's look for another one, guys. Let's do another werewolf. We're down 3 tracks at this point. Alright, this is an imp. We're doing an imp right now. Hunt begins. Oh, here's an imp. Nice. Alright. A lot of damage though. I think I'll die pretty quickly. Here's one. Alright, so on to the next circle here. Alright. Next track. Alright, next track. Here we go. Alright, next track. I'm getting pretty bored of this already. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I want to get a relic though. I want to see how long it takes me to get a relic, in all honesty. Last time I gave up before I even got a relic in the old tracking, so... Okay. This content going to be in the next patch? It is, yep. Okay, short path on this one. Okay, another one. What does a relic look like? So there's a few, because there's 7 new weapons and they all have a relic. So the one that I'm looking for the werewolf one look like this. I don't know what the imp one looks like. Oh, here we go. Okay, we've killed the imp. We again didn't get a relic, so we're back to hunting. I don't want to give up on this until I get a relic. I'd like to include getting a relic in my video, so I could say like, hey, I got a relic. All right, let's do another bird. Oh, we got a bird encounter already. That's good. It does hurt a bit. If I was not on like an 8-4 werewolf, I would have to be paying quite a bit of attention, in all honesty. Hello? Okay. Kill thing it spawns, got it. That makes sense. I'll pay more attention this time, I guess. Reluctantly, but I will. The things that spawn is kind of hard to kill too, honestly. How do you solo this on a non... Oh, he fleed? How do you solo this on like a non-8-4 set? You really got to pay attention to the mechanics, I suppose. Big Bird, kind of strong? Kind of strong, man. I can't believe I got knocked down. Again, I'm not like, you know, PvEing to my strongest capabilities by any means. But I shouldn't really have to either. Oh, we got another bird encounter. Nice. Okay, we've killed him. And again, no relic dropped. This thing's still trying to kill me too. We pop another one. Alright, let's go for this. Let's go for a Panther. I really think like the chance to get a relic is very hard. Well, I feel like they have simplified it a little bit on this patch at least. You don't have to go quite as far as you were before. But I still haven't gotten a relic. I would expect to get relics while I did this. More worthwhile. The rewards are absolute garbage. Like, the upgrading potion things are... They can't possibly be worth that much. I'm under the impression that we won't see shape-shifting weapons a ton at the start, at least, because obtaining the relics is hard. Okay, I gotta switch zones. What does leveling up tracking give you? Let's see if it tells us. So first of all, you have to level up the actual tracking spec, and that enables you to use the higher tier tracking toolkits. But then for each separate animal, you can level it up. So we just like level up Dawnbird or Hellfire Imp. And what that says is plus 0.1 bonus to tracking efficiency when interacting with tracks, plus 1 bonus to tracking efficiency when interacting with Hellfire Imp tracks, plus 0.75% bonus chance to engage target with the next tracking step, plus 5% bonus chance to engage Hellfire Imp with next tracking step. The only thing is that SPI likes to do this thing where they tell us plus 1 or plus X percentage, but because we don't know what those base numbers are, they don't necessarily mean anything. So like plus 0.1 bonus to tracking efficiency, we don't know what kind of number range that's going over. So it sounds like it'll be better when you level it up, but we have no way to know. Oh, I found a cat. Okay. Cat says run away. The cat drops a smoke bomb when it does. Got a long run here, boys. 48-hour tracking relic stream. I'd really like to get a relic so I could put it in the video and say like, hey, I've finally got one. I don't know if that's gonna happen, boys. Oh, here we go. He ran away again. The hunt continues. Tracking video gonna be like 10 hours? Nah, I'll crop it and stuff. I'll crop it. The last one was like half an hour. Last one was like half an hour. Panther fled how many times? 3 times so far, I think. I think 3 times. Okay. Got another encounter with the Panther. That's good. We have slain the Panther. And no relic. No relic! Alright, we try another one, guys. I mean, I guess I'll upgrade these things for like no reason, I guess. Hunt begins. Hey, we got another bird fight. I'm gonna have to fight some of these guys at the same time here too. Yo, not my sets. Thank you for the gifted subs, bro. Sheesh. 10 tier 1 subs. Let's go. I appreciate you, my dude. Very kind of you. What a scholar and a gent. This guy fleed already. I barely did any damage to him. That seemed way quicker than usual. I wonder if it's because I put damage into that other fella. He got jealous or something. Just think about though, like if I find this content so irritating without people trying to gank me, how do you think it's gonna feel for normal people when they're out here getting chased down by a group of 10 people while trying to do this shit? I don't know, man. I think there's gonna be some non-happy campers. Really? Dude, is this another old white aspect? It is. There's 2 in this zone. Hey, the bird's taking way more damage this time. I have to be careful of these little orbs though. I've learned these orbs are very dangerous. Oh, I'm in trouble here. Jeez Louise. Please do not kill me. Okay, I've killed the bird. And the bird will give me a relic. Oh. All right, let's try. No, this is a TA one. Let's try one more time, boys. One more time. I think we're so close. We're so close, right? Hey, wait. Why is it telling me to go to the marked location? I'm not in a hunt right now, am I? I just killed the bird. Was the bird not supposed to die there? The bird is still here. And it's full HP again. I killed the bird too quickly, guys. The bird wasn't supposed to die here. That is so funny. The bird got bugged. Oh, man. Free burp? I think I wasn't supposed to kill the bird on the last encounter. Because it just continued the chase. Now it flees again. It fled again. Second chance for relic. Hey, we got another bird kill. Will this one give me a relic? No. It did give me 2 of the feathers, which are used as part of crafting it, but not the actual relic. Alright, let's try one more time. One more, just for good luck. How many of you killed thus far? I don't know. 6? 7? It's a lot, man. For no relics, it's a lot. Alright, another chance to kill a panther. Whoa, I've never seen that mechanic. Panther spawns a whole bunch of little panthers there. That's cool. I like that a lot. Alright, the panther has fled. Make a video where they're tracking while being hunted by flat 4 people to see how hard it is. I mean, I can tell you how hard it is. It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be absolutely brutal. Don't charge me, old white. Don't do it. Thank you. Alright, we got another panther to fight here, boys. And another ghost panther thing. I don't really understand how this encounter works, to be honest. I do like the panther's mechanics, though. They're pretty cool. Oh, another kill and no relic. Alright, guys, I'm gonna call it there. We're at about an hour into this. I think I've killed 7 of the monsters. I have not gotten any of the actual relics that are required for crafting a shapeshifter weapon as of yet. And I'm bored. I am so bored. So this is our second time testing tracking. The first time it took a lot of steps, and it does seem like they've eliminated that problem. It doesn't seem like the mob flees as much. It doesn't seem like you have to go down 100 tracks anymore. But the chance of getting a reward still seems painfully low. Once you add in the fact that you're actually in the black zone and there's going to be people chasing you while you're trying to do this, I just think this content is so far from being good. It definitely needs some polishing, and I hope SPI continues to take a look at it, because for now I could not see myself doing this at all.